Mickey made it. Mickey made what you made, Mickey.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good vibes, good energy, good people. It's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to this channel, you know what to do to this channel. Subscribe right now. Also, if you want to support my brand, it's inspiredbydreams.shop. And that's dreams with 3 Z's at the end. And if you guys want to dress outside of the box, I'm your guy. Building it with my community, just trying to build a brand, fly stuff, original. Okay, today's episode, this is crazy. I seen this video going around on M.I.A. and she had a lot to say about just people not giving her proper due, I would say, or her recognition for the things that she did or the people she inspired. Now, what I could say about this, she mentions a lot of top names of people that we love, like Beyoncé, Adele, a few names she mentioned, and I like her music as well. But what I could say to this whole situation before we jump into this video, because it's very crazy, is in our life, even as content creators, at one time, when I was a younger kid, I wanted to do music, and even at one time, somebody that was in the industry stole one of my songs. As far as like the hook structure and everything, they took it. And in the past, I've been known people around just taking things and not, giving you your flowers, as some would say. But what you really have to understand, you have to get to a point where your work is going to represent for who you are. And there's ways you can protect your work, but you also have to know why you are doing what you do. You see, for me, you can take as much as you want and structure it, but if it doesn't come from in here, then eventually, usually that stuff fades out because it's not truly the person when they're taken from somebody. You have to really connect with people that really see you for who you are. And the more you keep fussing and fighting about the people not giving you the recognition that you seem that you probably rightfully should have, it takes away from all the new stuff you could bring to the people that really appreciate you for the things you do. So that's just one thing I want to add into it. And let's jump right into it. I love Beyoncé. Everybody knows Adele. These are really, really dope artists. And sometimes people thank other people, or they quick to thank the person that they really wanted to dream or be like. And 9 out of 10 times, when you see somebody go on stage and they thank Beyonce, maybe there's other people that brought them there they might have forgot because Beyonce was in their head, was, their top. You can't really knock people for what they do. Some people don't, some people leave people out on purpose, and some people just forget, caught up in the moment. So let's just jump into what she's saying. And you guys let me know in the comment section how y'all feeling this whole situation. And if you're new to this channel, you know what to do this channel. Subscribe to your boy. Mickey Made It. Let's get it.
But I find it difficult that when people make it, they always can turn around and thank Beyonce, because that's bullshit. And enough is enough. I'm coming for everyone now, because no, the success of all that shit always stems from God motivating me to get the fuck up out of bed and write some fucking songs. And then it changed so many people's destinies, and all these people are multi-millionaires, really successful. Even, Azealia Banks could be talking about how I need to bleach my skin to be accepted in the music world, and that's why no one's can.
And real quick, not to cut her off, but sometimes when you're frustrated, it's not just the right time to just jump on social media, because you can get your message lost just in your frustration. But I hear you, and I can understand. Let's go.
Supporting me is because I'm dark skin. Fuck off, because even her music career started with Diplo, who I've put on the map. So all of them, these bitches, and even Adele, it's like guns out for this bitch, because she's retired now. But her career would not exist if I hadn't made Jonathan Dickens into a manager who is her manager. She signed to XL because of me. Nick Huggett was my A&R who signed her. And this, when she gets an award, she thanks Beyonce. And I'm sick and tired of all of these fucking women who don't want to give respect to me because I'm a brown woman in music. Had I been Jewish, black, or anything else, I would not be going through this, and that is facts. If I was white, black, or Jewish. Because you know why? I have been taking the high road for 20 years. And so this is why I think now it's peak. It's peak because this is not about ego. This is about recognizing God. This is why it was very important for me not to compromise myself on many things, like keeping my clothes on and not promoting sex and doing all these other things. There was a reason. So when people use me, then get up to the top and thanking Satan, it fucking pisses me off. Yeah, swords out.
What?
Swords out.
I started to cry. I don't know why.
Wow.
Real quick, she's very frustrated, and I think her level of frustration is just throwing her off. She's not hitting the right points here. Now, when it comes down to the artist, 9 out of 10 times when you're dealing with, as far as artists, as far as writing credits, things in that nature, it's more ventured over to the person that's putting all those things together than the artist. Number 2, calling out people's names and out of character because of lack of recognition. It's in these times you have so much leeway to do it yourself and social media and just to attack your audience on a direct basis instead of going through like record labels and things like that. I think because sometimes, like they say, the industry is not for everybody, but the gift is the music you can make, and there's different ways you can go around by not going through the industry route.
God picked this random fucking Sri Lankan who was completely incapable. So incapable, no musical training, can't sing, doesn't look good, didn't have the right fucking hair and nails and all the rest of it, or whatever it takes for you to accept a pop star. Like, none of it. I had none of it. None of it. Or she's so like, nah. She's like, so much ego. She thinks she's all that. Like, she thinks da 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 da. But this is why they managed to keep the brown girl in the music industry, which still has the sound that everybody has and still generates careers out of, and never gives me credit. They can't empower God. This is why Adele has to get on the podium and thank Beyoncé, when actually she did it because of my manager, my label, my A&R, and all of the I created for her to exist. I can name the list of all the people. Beyoncé herself changed her career to becoming more radical and radicalized and politicized after Borders. You can check your timeline. But she would never say, oh, M.I.A. inspires me. She would never say that. And all of them got to get away with it because they just keep getting praised by the same system that destroys me, because that system which hates me loves Satan. And they know the truth. Underneath, behind the scenes, they know the truth. It's not a joke. And no, I didn't want to drip myself in blood and cover myself and swim in goop, in black goop, and can like wear devil horns to sell a record. That. Or be a witch, or be that, all of that, like all of them. And that is just facts. And no, I'm not going to bleach my skin. No, I'm not going to get a fucking nose job. No, I'm not going to get a fucking filler. No, I'm not going to fucking like do it. No. Because I'm 100% content, happy, and at peace with exactly how God designed it. That's what.
Okay, there's a few things to unpack here. Let me see. Number one, I did hear, and I didn't really want to touch it because I have my own opinion on this whole thing. I'd seen that one time she said that, Jay-Z had told her that, if she wanted to be successful in this industry, she would have had to lose weight and this and that. And the reason why I didn't want to touch on that is because it, to be honest with you, some people are hurt by people's honest opinions or people's blunt opinions. And in those times when she first arrived, to her success, and she did her first single, at that time, social media wasn't like it is now. And at that time, your body weight and things like that were scrutinized, and skin complexion. These were all things that affected the industry. And if you really pinpoint the rights and the wrongs about it, and you wipe that out and just concentrated on straight success, yeah, that will be something you could say. You'll have to lose weight to be at a certain point, or if you wanted to be successful, even though it's the wrong thing, the industry, he's just giving you the blueprint of success. So sometimes taking people's harsh answers could be misleading for some people, and people misunderstand it. Now when it comes down to just people just bigging up or shouting at other people and missing out on the people that really got them there, happens all the time. As far as writers and people not getting compensated for the hard work they put in, happens all the time. As far as people like taking what you done or taking your vibe and just running with it, trying to make a profit off of it, happens all the time. But you have to always remember that even whatever you do, once you do it from your heart, sometimes the dopest of people don't get compensated the most of money. You just gotta always remember that. Some of the dopest people, some of the most smartest people, intellectual people, some of the most creative people are not compensated for what they do. But the little people that they do touch will always remember them for who they are. Just take that with you and don't worry about what the masses says or what popularity says it's supposed to be. Just worry about why you doing it. So you guys let me know down below in the comment section, how do you feel, about this whole situation, and just calling out people and things like that. Sometimes the hurt, you got to fix that first so your conversation can be well understood. Until next time, it's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to this channel, you know what to do to this channel. Subscribe.